Hey everyone! I know you all love Spider-Man and we've already collected a ton of LEGO ones, but today we've got something totally new. It's Miles Morales! Yeah, it's not LEGO, but this set promises to be awesome and super fun. Did you know Miles Morales first appeared in the Ultimate Fallout No. 4 comic in 2011? He's become a cultural icon, especially with the success of the Spider-Verse movies, and this figure really captures that modern, street-level hero vibe. The set comes with a whole bunch of tiny details. 3 head variations. You can dress him in a jacket with 2 hood options. He can wear shorts, and Miles himself is rocking sneakers. They're definitely Nike Air Jordans. And of course, a huge variety of different hands. There's a clear holder and platform so you can pose the figure in any way you want, even super tricky poses, and display it really impressively on your shelf. Alright, let's put our Miles Morales together. And we'll start with the torso. The chest is super detailed, the abs and pelvis attached to it. It's immediately clear that this figure is going to be phenomenally flexible. This will definitely allow for all sorts of poses, but it might get in the way of playing with it. The legs are also very flexible. The heels are so red it's like he's wearing Louboutins. Did you know that Louboutin's signature red soles were inspired by a bottle of red nail polish? It's a fun little detail that adds a touch of luxury to this figure. The leg design is definitely stylish, but they're too thin if you actually want to play with this figure. When I was a kid, I played with toys so rough that they'd have to be made of vibranium to survive. This figure definitely feels like it should be kept behind glass to avoid damaging its beauty. Let's attach the deltoids. Left and right, they attach surprisingly securely. I was worried they'd fall off. The arms also fit perfectly. They've already got fists on by default. Let's leave them like that for now and experiment with them a bit later. It's starting to look like Miles is coming to life. It's like he's about to jump off the shelf and join us in the real world. Well, what can I say? First off, this is seriously cool. Toys of this quality didn't exist in my childhood, but honestly, this is definitely not a toy for little kids. Seriously, it's so easy to break or lose some of the tiny parts. And this isn't LEGO, where you can easily replace lost pieces with ones from other sets. We can put on a hand with shooting web. It looks incredibly cool. Just look at the detail. It's like the web is actually coming out of his hand, ready to swing him into action. Or, can we add a bit more drama to our fingers? It immediately makes you want to pose the figure accordingly. Oh, it looks like Miles Morales is falling somewhere in slow motion. That turned out pretty epic. Alright, let's see what other hands we have. These ones clearly look like the fingers are pushing off something. Or maybe they're stuck to a wall or ceiling. They're like the fingers of some kind of gecko. You could probably super glue the figure to a wall or cabinet for a cool effect. Just kidding, just kidding. I don't recommend doing that, there's a risk of ruining your furniture and the toy. We can also put a hand with a spray paint can in it. Our Miles Morales isn't just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's a bit of a rascal too. Should we put a hammer in the other hand then? Nah, probably not. Oh, I love moving this figure around. Yeah, this is definitely a toy for adults. If your parents love Spider-Man as much as I do, they'll love this as a souvenir. Let's see what the other mask looks like, and put the web in his hand. Again, you can put Spider-Man in some really interesting positions, like hang him from the ceiling with the web, set up a whole diorama. Alright, time to give our Spider-Man a fresh, casual, street-style makeover. Let's swap out the superhero spandex for something a little more everyday, like a jacket and some stylish shorts. Sounds simple, right? Well, not exactly. All the parts snap on with a bit of force, but those shorts? Oh boy, I fought with them like I was in my own little superhero battle. It took some real effort, and honestly, you might struggle too. If you try and fail, don't feel bad. This might be one of those moments where you have to call in backup, aka your parents. And here's the twist, after all that effort, I'm not even sure the shorts were worth it. Sure, they look cool, but they kinda restrict movement. Spider-Man suddenly goes from acrobatic web slinger to a guy who might trip over his own feet. There's even a slight chance his leg might pop off mid-action pose. But if you're just planning to place him on a shelf and admire him from a safe distance, no worries, he'll sit there looking stylish with no risk of wardrobe malfunctions. Boom! One leg down. Now let's do the same with the other. And let me tell you, once both legs are on, this figure looks awesome. Now let's move on to the head. Our Miles Morales deserves a proper face reveal. So, what do you guys think? Does it look accurate? Personally, I think the plastic quality and the print are pretty solid. But let's take it a step further and see how it looks with the hood behind him. Can we actually put the hood on his head? Drum roll. Nope. Turns out we can put it on the masked head only. But honestly, it looks pretty cool like that. Oh, and speaking of accessories, we've also got headphones. They work fine on the masked head, but not on the unmasked one again. And they don't look quite as amazing as they do on the box. Bit of a letdown, but hey, they're still decent. Alright, let's continue the assembly. I want to build the figure without the mask right now, and for that we need to attach the hood behind him. There's a special hole in the jacket for that. We put everything in place, and we've got our stylish, chill Miles Morales. But what if we actually want to put the hood on his head? For that, we need another head. Time for a head swap. And yeah, it looks pretty nice, but I feel like it's even cooler and more dynamic with the hood down. What do you guys think? Also, I'm kinda tempted to switch out the hand and make him shoot some webbing. Gotta add some action. Oh, and check this out. The set also comes with a cell phone and a hammer? Not exactly the most exciting accessories, but hey, they're there. Wait, almost forgot. We have shoelaces, and we can actually choose to leave them untied or tie them up. A small detail, but a fun one. Oops, hold up. I just realized I put the shoes on the wrong feet. Left on the right and right on the left. Miles would not be happy about this. Let's fix that real quick. Let's take a look at the final result. If you like this build, check out my other Spider-Man figures on the left. And on the right, YouTube picked a video just for you. Go see if they got your taste right. Catch you in the next one. Bye.